Have you ever felt like your mind was carrying a weight, one that you just couldn't shake off? No matter what you try, those negative thoughts and emotions keep returning. You find yourself longing for peace, craving clarity, and searching for a way to cleanse your inner world. Now imagine waking up each morning with a light heart and a clear mind, free from mental clutter and emotional heaviness. Imagine starting your day with calm, confidence, and quiet joy flowing through you. In today's fast-paced, high-pressure world, it's easy to absorb negative energy from stress, strained relationships, or even your own inner dialogue. But what if you could release all of that? What if ancient spiritual wisdom could show you how to purify your mind and welcome positivity into your life? This video is here to do just that. We're diving into the profound insights of Buddhism, a tradition known for its deep understanding of the mind, consciousness, and inner peace. Together we'll explore powerful, yet simple practices to remove bad energy from your mind and replace it with clarity, balance, and healing. Whether you're new to mindfulness or already on a spiritual path, this video promises practical guidance and timeless truths that can transform your everyday life. How negative energy sneaks into your thoughts and emotions, what Buddhism teaches about suffering and mental liberation, mindfulness techniques to become more present and at peace, meditation practices to help you detach from toxic cycles, and how to create a daily routine that supports emotional well-being and spiritual growth. By the end of this journey, you'll have a toolkit of ancient practices blended with modern insights, designed to help you reclaim your mind, elevate your energy, and find the peace that's always been within you. Let's take this step together. This isn't about achieving perfection. It's about nurturing a mindset that supports your well-being. One breath at a time, one moment of clarity at a time. As you watch, we invite you to reflect on your own life. Notice what resonates. Listen for what your heart is telling you. Your insights matter, because healing begins with self-awareness. So sit back, take a deep breath, and immerse yourself in this journey of transformation. Let's explore ancient Buddhist wisdom together and rediscover the power of a calm and centered mind. And if this resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it, like it. Comment with your experience, and subscribe to Insightful Journey for more videos on healing, mindfulness, and inner peace. Lesson 1. What is bad energy? Have you ever woken up feeling okay, only to find your mood drop after a single thought or a small conflict? That invisible weight pulling your mind down. That's what we often call bad energy. It's the tension that lingers after an argument, the fear that creeps in when you think of the future, the voice of self-doubt whispering that you're not enough. Bad energy isn't just dramatic. It can be subtle, quiet, but it drains you over time, blurring your thoughts and dimming your light. It comes from many sources: stress at work, conflict in relationships, negative self-talk, overexposure to disturbing news or social media, even unresolved past emotions. And if left unaddressed, this energy builds up, creating emotional blocks, physical fatigue, and mental fog. Buddhism teaches us about this through the concept of dukkha, the suffering and dissatisfaction that arise when we cling to negativity. But the beauty of this teaching is that it doesn't stop at awareness. It offers a path to liberation. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts without judgment. We step back from the mental noise and recognize the patterns that no longer serve us. This practice helps us let go of what weighs us down and return to a state of inner clarity. Becoming aware of where your negative energy comes from is the first step. Once you see it clearly, you gain the power to shift it. Understanding bad energy. Understanding bad energy goes beyond just emotions. It's about recognizing how your mind, body, and environment are deeply connected. Just like physical clutter can make your space feel chaotic, mental clutter, such as unresolved conflicts, overthinking, or constant worry, can create emotional noise that disrupts your inner peace. When your surroundings or inner world are imbalanced, negative energy tends to grow quietly. This imbalance might come from your home, your workplace, or even how you speak to yourself. It thrives in places where there's tension, confusion, or emotional disconnection. But once you identify these areas, you can begin to shift your energy and bring back a sense of balance. It's important to remember that everyone experiences bad energy differently. What drains one person might barely affect another. That's why there's no single path or solution. It's a personal journey of self-awareness. It's about discovering what triggers your negativity and what brings you back to peace. By exploring the idea of bad energy with honesty and curiosity, you open yourself to healing. You begin to build emotional strength and develop strategies that support your peace of mind, even when life throws challenges your way. In this video series, we'll dive into Buddhist practices and mindfulness techniques that help you recognize, reduce, and transform negative energy into something powerful, something healing. With daily awareness and small, consistent changes, you can create a calm, uplifting space in your mind and heart. A space where clarity flows, a space where positivity grows. So stay with us as we explore how to live with greater peace and emotional strength, by removing negative energy and replacing it with harmony and light. Lesson 2. The Buddhist perspective on energy. In Buddhism, energy isn't just about your physical strength or activity level. It's a deeper force that flows through your thoughts, actions, and intentions. It touches everything: your mind, your spirit, and your connection to others. At the heart of this is the concept of karma. Think of karma as a spiritual cause and effect, like a cosmic savings account. Every kind thought, word, and action adds positive energy. Every negative choice, anger, jealousy, deceit, adds harmful energy. Over time, these actions shape not only your life, but also the energy you carry within you. Buddhism encourages us to become mindful of this, to realize that we are constantly creating and exchanging energy through our daily choices. And with that awareness comes power, the power to shift, to grow, and to heal. Mindfulness plays a key role in this process. It teaches us to stay fully present, to observe our thoughts without judgment. When you become mindful, you begin to see the patterns that bring negativity into your mind, and you learn how to release them with compassion. This is how we move toward inner peace, one of the ultimate goals of Buddhist practice. But inner peace isn't passive. It's something you actively cultivate through reflection, meditation, and ethical living. By aligning your actions with compassion and truth, you begin to clear out the energy that no longer serves you. You start living in harmony with yourself, with others, and with the world around you. Buddhist teachings also remind us that we're all interconnected. Your energy doesn't just affect you. It ripples out, touching others and the collective energy of the world. That's why small acts of kindness, patience, and generosity carry such powerful vibrations. They uplift not just your own spirit, but the hearts of those around you. At its root, Buddhism explains that negative energy stems from three things: ignorance, attachment, and aversion. These are the root causes of suffering, and when you begin to understand them, you gain the ability to go deeper, beyond surface emotions, toward real healing. This isn't just about theory. Buddhism gives us practical tools to work with our energy: meditation, mindful breathing, loving-kindness practices, and ethical reflection. These tools help you clear your mind, calm your emotions, and open your heart. They make space for light to enter. When you live with awareness and intention, every moment becomes a chance to realign with peace and purpose. Even your greatest struggles become opportunities to grow and awaken. So as we continue, let's carry this wisdom with us. You are not a victim of energy. You are its creator, its guide, and its healer. Through the Buddhist perspective, you'll come to see life not as something to escape, but as a sacred space where transformation is always possible, where every thought becomes a ripple. In the Buddhist view, every thought, word, and action create a ripple in the collective energy of the world. You're not just shaping your own inner world, you're influencing the world around you, moment by moment. That's why Buddhism encourages the conscious nurturing of positive energy through simple but powerful acts. Kindness, generosity, ethical living. These aren't just virtues, they're spiritual tools. They create waves of goodness that extend far beyond your immediate surroundings, touching lives and lifting collective consciousness. The Buddhist view on energy. The Buddhist perspective offers more than just insight. It provides a sacred framework for transforming your inner life. It teaches that your intentions matter, your thoughts carry energy, and your actions create echoes that shape the world. By awakening to the power of your own mind, you begin a journey, one of awareness, compassion, and deep inner peace. A journey that unfolds not in grand moments, but in the quiet of each breath, each decision, each act of stillness. Lesson 3. Mindfulness meditation. Clearing the mental clutter. In today's constantly moving world, it's easy for the mind to become a storm of stress, worry, and distraction. But what if you had a tool, simple, ancient, and proven, to clear that mental noise and restore calm? That's where mindfulness meditation enters. Rooted in Buddhist tradition and now supported by science, mindfulness meditation helps us gently shift away from chaos and into calm. Imagine this. You wake up feeling anxious. Thoughts of work, deadlines, and past regrets race through your mind. Instead of letting them spiral, you pause, you sit, you breathe. In those few quiet minutes, you reclaim your peace. Mindfulness isn't about stopping your thoughts or achieving some mystical silence. It's about becoming aware, observing without judgment. Thoughts come and go like clouds across the sky, and with each breath, you learn to let them pass. This practice gradually frees you from the grip of negative energy. You're no longer a prisoner of your thoughts. You're a witness, calmly anchored in the present. The science and power of mindfulness. Studies show that regular mindfulness meditation reduces stress, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression. It sharpens emotional balance, increases resilience, and strengthens your ability to respond, not react to life's ups and downs. The best part? You don't need any fancy tools, no special location, no long hours. You can practice mindfulness at home, during a break at work, while walking in nature, even while washing dishes. All you need is a few moments of stillness, a breath, and the intention to return to now. To begin, find a quiet place, sit comfortably, close your eyes if that feels right. Focus gently on your breath. the coolness as you inhale, the warmth as you exhale. Your mind may wander, and that's okay. When it does, kindly bring it back. No judgment, no pressure, just presence. Over time, this simple act transforms your relationship with yourself. Negative thoughts might still arise, but now you meet them with compassion, not resistance. You observe instead of absorbing. Mindfulness isn't an instant fix. It's a practice, a returning, a remembering, a spiritual practice of awakening. In Buddhism, mindfulness meditation is not just a mental health technique. It's a spiritual practice, a way to awaken to the truth of impermanence and the nature of suffering. As you meditate, you begin to see the temporary nature of every thought and feeling. Nothing lasts, nothing stays, and in that truth you find freedom. Mindfulness teaches non-attachment, not through force but through gentle awareness. You let go of what no longer serves you, and you begin to live from a place of deeper peace. A path to clarity. Mindfulness meditation offers a path toward inner stillness. It empowers you to let go of mental clutter, break the cycle of negativity, cultivate resilience and anchor yourself in the calm center of your being. Every moment of mindfulness is a small act of healing, a choice to live more consciously, a step closer to clarity and peace. Lesson 4. Loving kindness meditation, turning pain into compassion. In a world filled with fast-paced routines, harsh news, and emotional tension, it's easy to carry stress, hurt, and anger in your heart. These feelings weigh us down and quietly erode our joy. But what if there was a simple, heart-centered practice that could transform those heavy emotions into light, into love and compassion? That's exactly what loving kindness meditation, or metta meditation, offers. This practice doesn't just calm the mind, it opens the heart. Imagine beginning your day by silently repeating phrases like, "May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering." Then extending those same wishes to others. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. With each repetition, your heart softens. You begin to feel a deep sense of warmth, not just for yourself, but for all beings. Loving kindness meditation, also known as metta, is a gentle yet transformative practice that begins with offering compassion to yourself. It starts with acknowledging your own struggles, not with judgment, but with kindness. By treating your imperfections with warmth rather than criticism, you open the door to self-healing and emotional freedom. From there, the meditation gradually extends outward. You move from loving yourself to sending kind wishes to your loved ones, then to acquaintances, and finally, even to those you may have conflicts with. This practice isn't about ignoring pain or pretending everything is fine. It's about recognizing our shared human experience, that every one of us struggles and every one of us longs for peace. Studies have shown that loving kindness meditation helps reduce negative emotions such as anger, resentment, and chronic stress. It gently rewires the brain to focus more on positive emotions, increasing your ability to empathize, connect, and understand others. And the best part? You don't need any special background or training to begin. Just a few quiet minutes, a willingness to pause, a heart ready to heal. Sit in stillness, breathe deeply, and silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be safe, may I live with ease." Then extend these blessings outward. May you be healthy, may you be at peace, may you be free from suffering. With each repetition, your heart softens. You begin to see yourself and others, not through the lens of judgment, but through compassion. This simple practice can transform how you move through the world. Imagine starting your day rooted in kindness. Imagine approaching every conversation, every challenge, with understanding rather than defensiveness. In a world that often values competition and success, loving kindness reminds us that connection and care are the true foundations of a meaningful life. And over time, you'll begin to notice a shift. Negative thoughts lose their hold. Your heart feels lighter. Joy, gratitude, and inner peace begin to take root. Loving kindness isn't just a meditation, it's a way of living. A daily choice to lead with compassion, to speak with love, and to walk gently in a world that deeply needs kindness. Together, let's begin that ripple of healing, starting from within and extending outward to touch the world. Lesson 5. The power of compassion and forgiveness. Few forces are as transformative as compassion and forgiveness. Imagine someone has deeply hurt you. The pain lingers, resentment builds. You carry it like a heavy weight, emotionally and even physically. Over time, this burden can wear you down, draining your energy and clouding your peace. But compassion offers another way, a softer, freer path. In Buddhism, compassion is not weakness, it's a sacred strength. It begins with the understanding that we all have flaws, we all make mistakes, and behind every action, even those that cause pain, there is often a deeper story, an unseen struggle. When we view others through the lens of compassion, we begin to recognize their humanity, not to excuse harmful behavior, but to acknowledge that suffering breeds suffering, and only compassion can break that cycle. This naturally leads us to forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending the pain didn't happen. It means choosing to release the bitterness. It means saying, I will no longer let this pain control me. Think of it like a backpack full of stones. Each grudge, each resentment is a stone you carry. And with every act of forgiveness, you put one down. You lighten your load. You make room to walk freely again, with peace in your step. Forgiveness is not immediate. It's a journey, sometimes slow, sometimes painful. But it always starts with one thing, the willingness to let go. That willingness often begins with self-compassion. We forgive ourselves for our mistakes, for our emotional wounds, for the times we didn't know better. And from that place of gentleness, we can forgive others too. One powerful tool that supports this process is loving kindness meditation. By silently sending good wishes to ourselves and others, even those who have hurt us, we soften the barriers that resentment builds. We nurture an open, empathetic heart. By embracing compassion and forgiveness, we invite true healing. We clear space in our hearts where peace can flourish. We stop carrying the past into the present and begin to live more fully, more freely, more lovingly. Now imagine a world built on compassion, a world where understanding replaces judgment, where forgiveness is practiced as often as prayer. That world begins with you, with your choice to love, to forgive, to rise above the pain, and walk forward with grace. A legacy of forgiveness, the power to reclaim your peace. In South Africa, the story of Nelson Mandela stands as a living testament to the strength of forgiveness. After enduring 27 years of imprisonment, he emerged not with vengeance but with a heart committed to reconciliation. His example reminds us that forgiveness isn't about forgetting the pain. It's about transforming it into strength. In our own lives, forgiveness breaks the cycle of negativity and emotional imprisonment. It's not about excusing harmful actions. It's about reclaiming your peace of mind. It's about choosing to write your own story, not letting your past pain write it for you. Every time you forgive, you return your power to your own hands. In conclusion, compassion and forgiveness aren't abstract ideals. They are powerful, practical tools for emotional healing. They help us rise above hurt, release bitterness, and invite peace back into our lives. And remember, compassion starts with how you treat yourself. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself as much as to others. Lesson 6. The practice of right speech. Choosing words that heal our words shape the world around us. They build the bridges we walk on, or the walls we hide behind. Yet how often do we pause to consider the energy behind what we say? In Buddhism, the practice of right speech is more than etiquette. It's a sacred principle. It teaches us to speak words that are truthful, kind, and beneficial. Imagine a world where every conversation, online or in person, was guided by compassion, where words were chosen carefully, not to win an argument, but to heal, connect, and understand. Words have immense power. They can uplift or destroy, comfort or hurt. Think back to a time when a kind word made your day, or when a harsh comment wounded you in a way that lingered. Right speech invites us to become aware of that power and to use it mindfully. Speaking with intention in a digital age. In today's digital world, where comments fly across screens and messages live forever, the impact of speech is amplified. Without the warmth of eye contact or the tone of voice, it's easy for misunderstanding and negativity to spread online. But imagine the transformation if every message, every post, every reply was grounded in awareness and kindness. Right speech encourages us to pause before we speak, reflect on whether our words are helpful or harmful, consider the tone, the timing, and the intention. Sometimes, the most healing words are not spoken at all. They're felt through silent presence, deep listening, and understanding. The ripple effect of compassionate communication. This practice extends beyond just what we say. It includes how we say it, how we write it, and even how we remain silent. A gentle word at the right moment can mend wounds. A sincere apology can rebuild trust. A mindful pause can prevent conflict from escalating. By practicing right speech, we become peacemakers in our daily lives. Each conversation becomes a chance to nurture connection, reduce conflict, and spread positivity. Right speech, a path to ethical living. In Buddhism, right speech is part of the Noble Eightfold Path, a guide to living with integrity, mindfulness, and wisdom. It asks us to think before we speak, not from fear, but from care. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? These questions help us choose words that uplift rather than divide. In a world full of noise and misunderstanding, your voice can be a light. Imagine the ripple effect if every conversation in your life was rooted in empathy and presence. Disagreements would still happen, but they'd be handled with respect. Apologies would be sincere and healing. Words would no longer be weapons, but tools of peace. Choosing words with heart. The practice of right speech empowers us to communicate with clarity and compassion, reduce misunderstandings and emotional harm, foster deeper, more meaningful connections. Whether we're speaking to loved ones, co-workers, or strangers, our words matter. They leave echoes, they create energy, they shape our reality. So let's speak with intention, let's listen with love, and let's remember, every word we choose can be a seed of peace, planted in the hearts of others. Continuing right speech, a practice of self-care and community. Care. When we choose our words with compassion, we're not just creating harmony in our relationships, we're also caring for ourselves. Right speech becomes both self-care and community care, nurturing spaces where everyone feels seen, heard, and safe to express themselves authentically. Just imagine the transformation we could create if each of us made a conscious effort to speak with mindfulness, to uplift instead of criticize, to listen instead of react. In conclusion, the practice of right speech is a powerful way to dissolve negative energy in our communication. It empowers us to express truth with kindness, fostering peace in our hearts and in our communities. As we continue on this journey of growth and self-discovery, may we embrace the subtle but profound power of mindful speech, one word at a time. Lesson 7. Buddhist Rituals and Practices, Sacred Paths to Purifying the Mind. Now we arrive at a deeply enriching part of the journey, Buddhist rituals and practices. These aren't just symbolic acts. They are sacred tools designed to align the heart, mind, and body in pursuit of clarity, peace, and transformation. Each ritual in Buddhism serves a specific purpose: to purify the mind, humble the ego, and reconnect us with the present moment. Prostrations, bowing the body, freeing the ego. One such sacred ritual is prostration, the act of bowing before the Buddha or a spiritual teacher. But it's more than just a gesture. It's a full-body surrender, a way to lay down pride and invite in humility. With each bow, we soften the ego and open the heart to grace. Chanting. The vibrations of wisdom. Another powerful practice is chanting. The repetition of mantras or sutras. These rhythmic sounds carry deep spiritual meanings. As the vibrations resonate through your being, they calm the mind and elevate the spirit. Each syllable connects you to ancient teachings and aligns you with higher consciousness. Offerings, a ritual of gratitude and generosity. In Buddhism, offerings are not measured by their material value, but by their intention. Lighting incense, offering flowers, or placing a simple bowl of rice before a sacred image becomes a moment of gratitude, generosity, and spiritual devotion. It cultivates a mindset of abundance and appreciation. Meditative movement. Walking in awareness. Walking meditation and circumambulation around sacred sites are practices that unite the body with the breath. Each step becomes a prayer. With every movement, you release stress, return to presence, and deepen your sense of spiritual grounding. Mindful eating. Nourishment as a sacred act, or even the act of eating, becomes a spiritual ritual when done with awareness. Mindful eating invites you to pause, reflect, and express gratitude for the food before you, the hands that prepared it, the earth that nourished it, and the energy it provides. This transforms a daily task into a sacred experience. Pilgrimage, a journey within. Pilgrimages to holy sites are more than physical journeys. They are opportunities to reconnect with teachings, deepen your faith, and unite with a spiritual community. Each step becomes a metaphor for inner progress, a path walked toward clarity, purification, and awakening. Water rituals, symbols of renewal. Water-based rituals, such as bathing Buddha statues or pouring water as an offering, symbolize cleansing and renewal. They serve as gentle reminders that just as we cleanse our bodies, we must also cleanse our minds, letting go of old burdens and beginning anew. Silence and retreat. Listening to the inner voice. Meditation retreats and intensive practice sessions allow for deep inner work. These structured periods of silence and contemplation offer space to witness your thoughts, release long-held patterns, and receive profound insights. They are spiritual oases for growth and healing. respect for elders and teachers, honoring the lineage. Bowing to elders or teachers is a ritual of deep respect. It's an acknowledgement of the wisdom they share and the guidance they offer on your spiritual path. This humble gesture opens the heart, allowing the teachings to be received with sincerity and grace. Ritual kindness, compassion in action. And finally, acts of kindness, done as spiritual offerings, whether serving food, helping a neighbor, or supporting a community, are powerful rituals in themselves. These actions cultivate selflessness, nourish compassion, and spread healing energy far and wide. Continuing Buddhist rituals, anchoring the mind through sacred practice. Every ritual we engage in becomes a mirror reflecting our inner world. These sacred actions not only benefit others, they also purify our intentions and align our lives with Buddhist values of compassion, presence, and wisdom. Daily practices, such as chanting or reciting prayers, create a rhythm of devotion, grounding the mind in mindfulness and strengthening spiritual focus. These repeated phrases carry more than sound. They carry intention. They become anchors that bring us back to the present moment, no matter how scattered life becomes. Creating a home altar or sacred space, even if simple, transforms an ordinary room into a sanctuary. A statue, a candle, a flower. Each object serves as a visual reminder of your higher path, your spiritual aspirations, and your commitment to inner peace. Confession and purification rituals are also powerful tools for healing. They allow you to acknowledge your mistakes, release shame, and sincerely vow to grow. These practices encourage self-reflection and help renew your spiritual energy with humility and grace. Rituals honoring ancestors or departed loved ones remind us of our shared humanity and interconnectedness across generations. They help us reflect on life's impermanence, inspiring us to live with more gratitude, love, and intention today. Simple rituals like expressing gratitude before meals or ending the day with a few moments of reflection shift your awareness from what's missing to what's already abundant. This daily gratitude nurtures inner peace and joy, reminding you of the blessings that surround you. Seasonal or milestone celebrations, such as equinoxes, full moons, or personal anniversaries, connect you with the natural cycles of life. These rituals encourage acceptance and equanimity, teaching us that all things rise and fall, bloom and fade. And that is the beauty of it. Some practices are artistic and expressive, like creating sacred art or performing ritual dances. These allow you to channel your intentions, prayers, and emotions into movement or form, turning creativity into a spiritual offering. Others are quiet and still, such as the ritual of silence. Choosing solitude amidst the noise of life opens the space for deeper truths to emerge. In stillness, we reconnect with the wisdom that already lives within us. Rituals involving vows or ethical commitments, like taking refuge or practicing the 5 precepts, serve as spiritual promises. They guide your decisions, fortify your integrity, and help you walk through life with purpose and clarity. And finally, the ritual of generosity, whether giving to those in need or supporting a noble cause, transforms selfishness into service. It reminds us that we are not separate, but woven into a shared tapestry of life. In the end, Buddhist rituals are not mere routines. They are invitations to awaken. Each ritual, no matter how small, helps to purify the mind, expand the heart, and align your life with compassion, mindfulness, and purpose. Lesson 8. Living in harmony with nature. Returning to the sacred earth. In the rush of modern life, it's easy to forget something essential. We are part of nature, not apart from it. Our inner state and the natural world are deeply connected. Just as your thoughts affect your energy, your surroundings shape your emotions and mental clarity. Now imagine this. You wake up to the soft rustling of leaves. The sunlight gently kisses your face. You inhale the crisp morning air. There's no chaos, only calm. Nature has the power to soothe, awaken, and restore. Whether it's a vast forest, a simple garden, or the sky outside your window, nature is a healer. It grounds us in the present and reminds us to slow down and just be. It teaches us to. Trees bend with the wind but do not break. Flowers bloom again after winter. Rivers flow past every obstacle. Through nature we learn resilience, patience, and grace. We learn that change is not to be feared but embraced as part of life's sacred rhythm. Spending time in natural spaces invites mindfulness. Watching a spider weave its web, listening to ocean waves, gazing at a fiery sunset. In those moments, you're no longer stuck in the past or future. You're fully alive, here and now. This presence nourishes gratitude, reduces stress, and reconnects you with the wonder of being alive. Buddhist teachings echo this deep interconnectedness between all living things, between the inner and outer worlds. As we breathe the air, drink the water, and walk the earth, we are in a sacred relationship with the planet, and that relationship must be honored. Living in harmony with nature means respecting the earth's resources, walking gently, giving back to what gives us life. It doesn't require traveling far. Even tending to a plant at home, walking barefoot on grass, or watching the stars at night can renew your sense of connection. Through nature, we return to simplicity, to truth, to balance. These moments of communion with nature remind us that we are part of something greater, a living, breathing tapestry of interconnected life. They inspire us to walk with greater harmony, both with the earth and with each other. But the gifts of nature go beyond serenity. Time spent outdoors can spark creativity and awaken the imagination. History is rich with stories of great minds, scientists, artists, poets, who found their deepest inspiration in the quiet wisdom of trees, rivers, and stars. Whether marveling at the delicate structure of a flower or capturing the essence of a mountain in verse, nature expands our vision and broadens our hearts. Nature also brings us together. Activities like community gardening, group nature walks, or simple outdoor gatherings become shared experiences, moments of connection that foster unity and belonging. They remind us that while each of us is unique, we are also part of one human family, sustained by the same earth and nourished by the same air. In conclusion, living in harmony with nature is not only about preserving forests or enjoying scenic beauty. It's about nurturing a deeper awareness of our place in the web of life. By honoring the natural world, practicing mindfulness in our surroundings, and embracing our role as caretakers of the earth, we invite more peace, balance, and compassion into our lives and into the world. Lesson 9. Creating a positive environment. Welcome to Insightful Journey, where we explore small, meaningful practices that have the power to transform your mindset and renew your energy. Imagine waking up each day feeling refreshed, calm, and ready to meet life with joy. This isn't a dream. It's possible. And it starts with creating a positive environment, both around you and within you. Let's explore daily habits that help you cultivate positivity, one mindful moment at a time. Morning gratitude. Start your day by giving thanks. Before you even leave your bed, reflect on one thing, big or small, that you're grateful for. This simple habit sets a positive tone and aligns your heart with appreciation. Mindful morning routine. Bring mindfulness into your morning, whether it's a few deep breaths, a short meditation, or simply savoring your tea without distraction. These acts help you start your day centered and calm. Mindful walking. Throughout your day, walk with awareness. Feel each step. Notice your body, your surroundings, your breath. Even a walk through your home becomes a moment of presence. This practice grounds you in now. Practice. Regular gratitude. Pause during your day to reflect on blessings. Keep a gratitude journal. Jot down moments, people, or insights you're thankful for. These records become reminders of joy during harder times. Acts of kindness. Small gestures, holding a door, giving a compliment, helping someone, create ripples of positivity. When you give freely, you nourish your spirit and uplift others in the process. Mini meditation breaks. In the middle of a busy day, pause. Even a 3-minute breathing break can reduce stress and restore clarity. These moments are powerful resets for your mind. Mindful media consumption. Surround yourself with uplifting content. Choose books, podcasts, and music that inspire you. Limit exposure to negative news or draining content. Your mental diet shapes your energy. Daily self-care. Caring for your body is caring for your mind. Eat nourishing food, drink water, rest well, and move in ways that bring you joy. These habits build a strong foundation for mental wellness. Set daily intentions. Begin each day by setting an intention. What do you want to feel? What will you focus on? Let your intention guide your actions and align you with your values. Evening reflection. At day's end, reflect with gentleness. What went well? What did you learn? Acknowledge challenges as teachers and release what no longer serves you. Forgive the day and rest in peace. Peaceful bedtime ritual. Create a routine that signals rest. Read something calming, stretch gently, or listen to soothing music. Sleep is sacred. Prepare for it with care. Surround yourself with positivity. Choose relationships that uplift you. Create a living space that reflects your peace. Clean, organized, filled with things that inspire you. Your environment should be a mirror of your best self. Incorporating these small yet powerful habits into your daily life helps you navigate challenges with more resilience and opens the door to lasting peace and joy. This is not about perfection. It's about showing up for yourself, day after day, with love and intention. Let these practices be your daily rituals of light, weaving calm and clarity into every part of your life. Lesson 11. Daily practices to sustain positive energy. In this final part of our journey, we turn our focus to simple yet deeply powerful daily habits, practices that can gently reshape your day and elevate your inner state. These aren't grand gestures. They're small acts of care, awareness, and intention that, when practiced consistently, can transform your entire way of being. Start your day. Right. Begin each morning with intention. Before reaching for your phone or diving into to-do lists, take a few moments just for yourself. Stretch gently. Breathe deeply. Sit in silence. Even 5 minutes of stillness can create a powerful opening for peace to flow into your day. Practice mindfulness in every moment. Mindfulness isn't just for meditation, it's for life. Bring your full attention to whatever you're doing, whether it's sipping tea, walking outside, or writing an email. Let each moment be a sacred space. This presence reduces stress, sharpens focus, and brings joy to even the most ordinary tasks. Gratitude as a daily ritual. Take time each day to acknowledge your blessings, no matter how small. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. Over time, this simple habit shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from worry to wonder. Moments of stillness. Pause, breathe, listen. Create sacred pauses throughout your day, through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in silence. These moments restore your energy and reconnect you to your inner calm. Surround yourself with positivity. Be mindful of the energy you invite into your life. Choose uplifting conversations, limit exposure to draining media, seek out stories, music, and people that elevate your spirit. Daily self-care. Nourish your mind, body, and heart. Eat foods that energize you. Move your body with love. Rest when you need it. Self-care isn't indulgent. It's essential. When you care for yourself, you become a wellspring of energy for others, too. Create a peaceful bedtime ritual. End your day with intention. Wind down with soft music, gentle breathing, or reading something calming. A restful night prepares you for a radiant morning. Acts of kindness. Let kindness become a daily habit. Hold a door, send a thoughtful message, offer a silent prayer for someone in pain. These small acts ripple outward, uplifting others while nourishing your soul. Monitor your thoughts and emotions. Stay aware of your inner world. When negativity arises, meet it with compassion, not resistance. Gently shift your focus to something uplifting. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend. Embrace the power of rituals. Rituals bring rhythm, beauty, and meaning to life. Light a candle before meals. Repeat a daily affirmation. Take part in cultural or spiritual traditions. Rituals ground you, helping you feel connected, anchored, and alive. Embrace the journey of light. These daily practices may seem small, but together they are transformative. They clear the clutter of the mind, dissolve heavy energy, and make space for clarity, joy, and peace. Transformation begins not with big changes, but with small, consistent steps. Start today, walk gently, and trust the process. Let these habits guide you into a life of deeper meaning and emotional well-being. Your journey doesn't end here. In fact, it's just beginning. As you continue forward, reflect on what you've learned. The power of mindfulness, the healing of compassion, the strength in forgiveness, the importance of presence, the sacredness of your words, and the deep peace that lives in nature, silence, and your own breath. Celebrate your progress. Learn from every step, even the ones that feel uncertain. Integrate these teachings into your daily rhythm. Let them become the foundation of a more harmonious life. Thank you for walking this path with us, for choosing peace, for choosing growth. Let's continue to weave wisdom into every breath, into every action, into the world we are helping to create. Together, your journey toward healing and positive energy is not just for you. It's a gift that touches every person you meet. So keep going, keep glowing, keep sharing the light. One mindful breath at a time.